Hi guys, this is Julie from Bella TV in one of our travel segments. I'm here with Christophe Allard, Director North America of Brussels Airlines. Welcome, Christophe.
Thanks for having me.
So today we're going to talk about a series that Brussels Airlines launched a few years ago. It's the Belgian Icon series, and there have been 5 contests so far, I understand, that determine a design for special planes, all based on well-known Belgian icons. So we're going to jump right into that and have you tell us all about it. So again, thank you for coming here. How did the whole Belgian Icon series come to life?
Well, back in 2015, when we launched that series as the Belgian national flag carrier, we thought we had to do a better job in really becoming the ambassador of Belgium abroad and really promote whatever Belgium has to offer and all these amazing things that make Belgium what it is. And even within Belgium, we realized that a lot of Belgians actually overlooked a lot of these things. For example, a lot of Belgians don't know that Belgium invented the saxophone, that we came up with the Big Bang Theory, that we invented the JPEG, and that Belgium is also the home to famous cartoons like Tintin, Smurfs, and so on and so forth. And so we thought we had to do our share in developing that concept that we call Belgitude. And we did that with the Belgian icon. So we came up with that series of true icons that are known not only in Belgium but all across Europe and even in the US or across the world. And by doing this, we really managed to establish Brussels Airlines as a preferred brand within Belgium, but also across Europe. For example, the Rackham aircraft, the Tintin character aircraft, was one of the most photographed airplane back in 2015 all across the world. So hundreds of millions of views.
Yeah, I feel like that's something you don't see every day, you know. You look up.
That's a pretty unique concept indeed. I think many airlines have their own special liveries, but we are truly the only carrier to have like 5 full-fledged liveries. It takes a lot to do that. It takes up to 10, 15 artists. It takes up to 1,500 man-hours, thousands of meters of masking tape, hundreds of liters of paint. So that's quite an achievement.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's based on one designer, right?
Yeah, so we had different design, obviously depending on the partnership. So the first partnership was with Hergé. Hergé was the famous cartoonist who invented Tintin, that famous journalist, world traveler that traveled the world and lived many adventures. And together with Hergé company, we came up with the design of the first Belgian icon, being the Rackham aircraft. Rackham is one of the famous stories of Tintin, displaying that amazing submarine shark-shaped thing that is a stunning piece of art. The second one was the Trident aircraft that is actually proudly wearing the colors of our Belgian national soccer team that back then, I think in 2016, was ranked #1 FIFA during the World Championship and the Euro Championship. And then we had the Magritte aircraft. That was the third design. Magritte was a very famous painter, Belgian painter, who invented the surrealism art flow. And when you think Belgium, you really think surrealism. That's really one of the spearheads of our art culture in Belgium. Then the fourth design was actually now the fifth. The fourth one was the Amaury Aircraft. The Amaury Aircraft is right there. It's also a piece of art. It's actually the spearhead of our 8-year partnership with Tomorrowland Festival. And Tomorrowland is special to our art. It is the world's largest music festival, taking place every year near Antwerp in Belgium. It's a house music, EDM music festival that attracts up to 500,000 people every year. It's unbelievable, from all over the places. And so each and every year we operate up to 200 flights from all over the place, bringing festival goers to Tomorrowland. And one unique thing about Brussels Airlines, we are the only airline in the world to actually organize DJ live performance
Wow.
during flights from all over the places to Tomorrowland. That's really something that people go crazy about,
crazy.
and I really invite you guys to check it
Yeah.
out on YouTube if you want to see a party flight with Brussels Airlines.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. So that's the Amaury Aircraft. And the latest edition, the fifth release, was the Smurf aircraft, the Aero Smurf. And that was actually part of a contest for the first time. Instead of having us coming up with the concept, we thought we would ask the Belgians and even European people to actually come up with proposals. And we collected up to 1,400 different designs and proposals. And we had a jury selecting the final designs, and they all got struck by the amazing proposal for the Smurf. The Smurf is another very famous cartoon in Belgium. It was also the source of two movies here in the United States. And that was the right fit for us because we are celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Smurfs this year. And I really invite you to come over to Belgium this year. In June, we will launch, or Smurf will launch the first exhibition called Smurf Experience with amazing VR experiences, bringing you down to the size of an actual Smurf. So we're going to have amazing things to live there.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And also, you already got ahead of my next question. I was going to ask, can you tell us about the 5 icons?
Yeah, here you go.
You did that now, and I hope you watching could see it on the TV. Some nice pictures. And it's really cool you have this little plane here too. That's awesome. Do you have one for all the icons or only this one?
So we have them for all the icons. So yeah, a lot of people actually love to collect them.
Yeah, I can imagine. Awesome. So we all want to see the airplanes in real life.
Yep.
So what North America destinations do these special planes fly to?
That's a great question. Actually, all the liveries have been painted on medium-all aircraft flying across Europe. So unfortunately, so far, we didn't find the way to have them cross the Atlantic all the way to the United States. We're definitely thinking of a new design for a long-haul airplane. We would love to see one of our Airbus A330 wearing one of these. But I think that would be a good idea for a contest to be run here in the United States. And I would love to see how the American citizen actually envision Belgium and what they would think fits our Belgitude concept. I'm sure we would see a lot of chocolates and beers.
Yeah. Exactly, and I feel like Tomorrowland was a good one because I think everyone knows Tomorrowland.
Yeah, and speaking of which, this year we are teaming up with United Airlines, a joint venture partner here in the US, and we're gonna transport close to 1,000 festival goers from all over places across the United States to Washington, where all the people will actually be on our flight, Washington-Brussels, to go to Tomorrowland. And so that's the opportunity for us to organize an amazing gate party at Washington Dulles Airport this year. With Tomorrowland, we'll have DJ performance. We have a lot of amazing things, and I'm sure the passengers in the nearby gates will be wondering what's happening there. That's Belgium. It's all about having fun.
That sounds amazing. I want to go to Belgium now. So, if you could choose the next icon personally, your favorite icon, which one would it be?
Wow, a tough one. Surprisingly enough, I think it would be an African icon. Beyond our Belgitude thing at Brussels Airlines, Africa is also a second home. We fly to 26 destinations across Africa. That's really something that we're passionate about. And I think that ever since we have been very much engaged in placing the African continent as a very contemporary, modern, diverse, and booming market. So I would go for an African icon promoting all the good things Africa has to offer: fashion, design, food, art, technology, diversity, youth. So I would go for that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that it's not Belgian.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So last question, will there be a contest anytime soon? Maybe we can even participate.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be pushing for it, for sure. I think the experience we had with the Aero Smurf, the Smurf plane, was was unbelievable. We were definitely not expecting such an engagement and response rate from many people. Initially, as I mentioned, we thought that would be mainly Belgian people responding, and then we ended up having a lot of Europeans, Asian, American people participating, all with great ideas. So I think we definitely have the potential to go for another trial in the future.
Hopefully, we'll be waiting for it. So thank you for telling us about this awesome series, Christophe, and tell us, where can we find more information on the series and about Brussels Airlines in general?
Well, very easy. You go on brusselsairlines.com and there you will find a specific page about the Belgian icons. You can also check where these amazing flights are actually flying to. And hopefully, if you decide to fly on Brussels Airlines for your next trip to Europe or to Africa or Asia, you might have a chance to fly one of these.
Yeah, awesome. We'll be looking forward to it. And if you guys want to see more travel content, go to BellaNYMag.com and you'll see us live at Bella TV next Thursday at 4. See you then. Thanks for tuning in.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, Julie.
That was really